What's good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop future content. So today, I wanted to continue with my juvenile hall stories while they're still fresh in my mind. And I will get back to my prison stories, but right now, me chopping it up with a couple of the homies that I was with in juvenile hall, let me just take a second to shout them all out. Starting with Marceli, the homie Armando de la Rosa. Shout out you, big dog. Shout out the homie Vago from Blythe. Shout out the homie G-Boy from Winter Gardens. Shout out the homie Shooter from CFL. So big salute to them, man, for tapping in with me. And every time, you know what I mean? Every time. That's why I don't get it when people are trolling in the comments, talking this and talking that. It's like, if you really knew me, if you really know me, and you did time with me, you know what time it is with me. And you know that everything I spit, everything I say is genuine and it's from the heart. It's all real, raw, uncut events. Just like this one that I'm about to tell you. So for this one, it was me and Marceli Shaggy from AK Locals out there on Woodman Street in the Valley. So he had just got sentenced. They gave him 22 years. So I remember he came back from court, like, he came back happy, but at the same time, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, happy because he didn't get life. His crimey, the homie Chucky from AK Locals, he ended up getting washed up. If I'm not mistaken, he got like 30 or 50 to life. And my boy Shaggy ended up getting a deal. So he came back happy because he knew he was gonna get out, but he was sad because his boy Chucky, his crimey, you know, his boy from the streets, ended up getting life. You know what I'm saying? So I remember he came back from the cell, and like I said, man, I was the Zom man. So he just told me like, hey bro, is there any way, homie, like, you think you could get me some crack? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, some crack. Like, for real? He's like, yeah bro. He's like, man, I guess he wanted to reminisce when he was in the streets, I guess smoking P-Dogs and shit. So he's like, hey, get at your source and let him know, like, what's up. So I get at the source, like, hey, you know what I mean? Hey, my boy just got sentenced to 22 years. He's trying to smoke some P-Dogs, you know what I mean? He wanted to know if I could get him some crack. The source was just like, well, look, get at your homies. If they could get it in my hands, then whatever they put in my hands, I'll bring it to y'all. You know what I mean? It's all love. You know what I mean? Shout out to the source. You know who you are. And it ended up happening. You know what I mean? I ended up calling up the homies. They ended up delivering it to the source. The source ended up delivering it up there. And it ended up getting into our hands. So, trip. This ain't the end of the story. This is just the beginning. So, boom, we get it. We ended up waiting till the night. So it's nighttime already. They finished doing the restroom calls. We waited till they did the restroom calls till that's it. Program over. It was like six something. So me and the homie Shaggy, we packed on the bowl the pencil metal piece. We made a pipe. Packed a little bit of bud, a little bit of brack, a little bit of bud, a little bit of brack. Getting bracked out. I'm not even gonna lie, that's the first ever time that I righteously had a clavo of brack and I was smoking brack. Because the first time that I ever tasted crack and hit crack was through a straight shooter. It was with my uncle Chico, rest in peace, inside my grandma's living room. I was probably like 12 years old. You know what I mean? And if I'm lying, I'm dying. I just remember I was right there sitting down, and I see my uncle Chico right there. Took a hit of some crack, and then he gets a can, like a soda can. He flips it over on the bottom. He gets a little bit of carga. This is the first ever time I ever seen someone do carga. Boom, puts a little bit of carga, making a little caldito. Boom, letting it drip. He's just right there. And I'm like, hey, Theo, what is that? He didn't want to give me no black, and you know what I mean? Think that he didn't, but I'm like, hey, Theo, what is that? He's like, you want to go to the moon, carnal? Exactly like that. He's like, you want to go to the moon, carnal? I'm like, Simon, like, what's up? He ended up packing it, straight shooter. He's like, hit it. So I hit it. And it went in quick. I like that's it. He's like, no. He gave me a little stick. You put the coil from one side to the other side, I guess, to get everything on the back. I don't know. That's what he did. He's like, look, you do this. Did it? He's like, here, hit it again. Just hit it. I just remember it just felt me. It just got me feeling numb and stuff like that. But back to the story. So right there, packing bow after bow with the homie Shaggy, and I'm just tripping like. Next thing you know, the fucking door opens. Boom! Kicks open. It was Miss Salmon. She was a OG from Florence. They used to call her Thumper from Florence, but she was a dyke, a female but a dyke. You know what I mean? She liked girls, so she had like a straight fade. She would always wear lokes. You know what I mean? Like me, you know how I always got lokes? She would always wear lokes, and she had like a clean cut fade, little chubby, you know what I mean? But, so boom, she kicks open the door, and it's her, and she had like some cute ass little raza jainita that she was training. Beautiful ass little staff. So it's her and the little staff. Boom, and she has 2 bottles of Fabuloso. She starts spraying it. She's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You guys are fucking smoking crack? Like, what? Nah, you're tripping. That's just coming from the vents. Like, we're smoking bud. Like, what? She like, oh, you motherfuckers. She looked at him. Rivas, that's you. I know that's you. Because the homie was the cagapalo. I was, like, with it, but I was more calmer. The homie Shaggy was a straight nut, like a straight fool. They had just caught him with an ounce of meth. You know what I'm saying? So her first instinct when she smelled the crack and she opened our door was to go to him. That's why she came to our cell. She smelled it and she came straight to us. Out of all cells, she came to our cell. Boom. Remember, she just talking shit, and the homie Shaggy just he had this like this little laugh. Tap in, Vago, fucking G-boy. You guys know the homie Shaggy's laugh. He had like a little laugh. He just laughing. You know what I mean? Like, that shit was funny. So she leaves. We're just right there tripping, like, fuck, is she gonna come back? I remember waiting for like 2 hours before we even started hitting again. Like, so boom, she leaves. So we end up crashing out. Next thing you know, the CO, the Moreno Davis, early as fuck, as soon as he clocked in, it was like 5, 6 in the morning, probably even sooner. But as soon as he clocked in, same shit. Boom, kicks our door, cell door open. We're like, look up, like, what the fuck? Both laying down. What the fuck? You motherfuckers over here smoking crack? Cause he was from Peru. My boy's from Treetop, Peru. So he was, y'all motherfuckers over here smoking crack? Like, what? Nah, you tripping. Miss Salmon called me in the night, mad as fuck, to check you guys in the morning. She told me that as soon as I came in the morning to come to your fool cell and to check you fools, cause y'all fools were over here smoking crack. Like, nah, you're tripping, bro. Like, whoa. You know what I mean? But just a crazy ass story, man. Like, shout out my boy Shaggy, man. Wherever you are, G, you know what I mean? If you guys know my boy Shaggy, tell him your boy. Tell him my Sand Mines, you know what I mean? He gonna know who I am. Tell him Santo G Sand Mines. And tell him to tap in. I would love to sit down with him once I have my podcast, man, and just tell the stories, you know what I mean? Like, from beginning to end. That's what I got planned with my boy Armando de la Rosa. He said he's down. So we just waiting to set that up. Got a lot of more fire content coming, man. Y'all just bear with me. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Shout out Killer Kush. If you guys want some of that bombs out, you guys want to go into their locations, check them out on Instagram. They have their locations in their bio. If you guys want an exotic pup, top of the line, shots up to date, paperwork in hand, you don't want to risk getting robbed or hemmed up or anything like that, get at my good people at Friendship Road Kennels, man. Or if you guys want some bombs out delivered to you, get at my people at Cali Herbs Los Angeles. That's Cali Herbs Official on Instagram. Or if you want it delivered by yours truly, get at me on Instagram And this is my business card right here. Santo G Delivery Services. Fast, reliable, anywhere in the Los Angeles area. Name any other YouTuber that's out here connecting with y'all, giving back, and actually delivering you guys some ZA personally. I talk about Killer Kush all day. I talk about Cali herbs. So I'ma do you one better, man. If you want some, get at me on IG and I'ma deliver it to you myself, man. It don't get no better than that. Let's get it, y'all.